Hi guys, and welcome back to Blues Focus TV, and today I'm going to be giving my thoughts on Blues' upcoming away fixture against Cardiff. Now, it's our last away day of the season, so just want to say well done to all the Blues fans who have been travelling up and down the country all season to get behind the lads. It's been great, we've had such a high average attendance this year on the road. And let's just get behind them one last time and hopefully get a good result here because, for the support we've given, we haven't really had many good away days this season. There's been quite a few disappointing results. One quite recently in that 6-1 loss against Blackpool. But yeah, I'm just hoping that they can do everything on the pitch to send the fans home happy for the last time this season on the road. Before we get into the video, make sure to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more Blues related content. I've also got a channel, so head over there too and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Let's get into the opposition. And Cardiff sit 19th on 49 points, so just above us in the table. And they've only won one out of their last 6 matches. So they're not in great form at all because they've lost the other 5, losing 4 in a row. Their last game was a 2-0 loss against Middlesbrough. They've been in very poor form at the end of the season, but they're safe. So I guess they're just sort of focusing on the summer, what they're going to do to improve next season. Now, their last 2 home games, they've lost and they haven't scored in either of them. So they're not very good at the moment at home. They're not very good in general. But we've also been very shaky. So we can't really expect anything out of this one. I'm just hoping that because they're going to be quite relaxed, more looking forward to next season, that, we might be able to get something here to try and get a nice result at the end of the season, just to maybe ease some pressure on Bowyer, just lift the morale of everyone. It's been a difficult season, really difficult, with everything going on behind the scenes, with the stadium, half of it being shut. So we just need that little bit of motivation, I guess, at the end of the season. So I'm hoping we can get a good result against them. That's it for Cardiff. Let's get on to the Blues. And Blues, we're 20th on 46 points. And on the road, we've been awful this season. In fact, there's only 3 teams that have picked up less points away. And they're all already relegated. Barnsley, Peterborough and Derby. So we have really had a terrible time on the road. And I'm just sort of hoping we can try and have a good day on our last away day. Now, our recent form hasn't been great. We'd lost 3 in a row. But then we got a 2-2 draw with Millwall. And that game against Millwall was interesting because we had nothing to play for. Millwall were deep in a playoff race. And we've sort of messed them up a little bit with that point because, they've got Bournemouth on the last day. So I think a lot of Millwall fans and a lot of Blues fans were sort of expecting Millwall to just go by us easily and probably get near the playoff places. But we stopped them with that draw. And I tell you what, if the ref hadn't have added on all those unnecessary minutes at the end, we'd have won that game 2-1. I don't know where those minutes came from, but if you'd have asked me if I'd have taken a point before that game, 100% I was expecting a loss, so a point will do nicely. In terms of the squad, I'm hoping he sticks with a similar lineup, something like that. The main wish I have, and it was so telling straight away, playing Hernandez in a further forward position will work out much better for us. Playing him at wing back means we'll lose. I know a lot of Blues fans have said this recently and everyone in the fan base has agreed. If you play Hernandez, he has to be as a winger or a striker, somewhere up the pitch. We played him as a striker next to Taylor, and we led the match twice against a very solid team that are in a playoff race. So they've proven that they can do it. And that performance, if we put in another performance like that against this Cardiff side that are in poor form, we should win this match. Now, I know one thing we've struggled with is consistency. We've been a very inconsistent side all season. And, it's difficult to call because you don't know what the mindset of players or coaches or anything's going to be, because both teams are safe, nothing to play for. How's it going to play out? I always hate predicting games towards this stage of the season where both teams aren't really playing for anything. But I think we've got a bit more pride to play for, especially after what's gone on. And we could catch them up. We've got worse goal difference, so unless we beat them like 3-0, we're not going to go above them. But if we beat them, we're on the same points as Cardiff, and we've got a chance at overtaking them on the last day. But if we lose it, we're going to finish 20th more than likely. So, yeah, I'm hoping that we can get a positive result here. But for me, Hernandez and Taylor up front is a must. Obviously, Bakuna playing as well is a must, because those three, since they've came in, have probably saved the club from relegation. If it wasn't for them, I don't think we'd have enough points right now. Or, well, we'd be a lot closer to it than we currently are. That's it for Blues. Let's get in to the head-to-head. And in the head-to-head, we drew the reverse 2-2. We lost twice last season, and out of the last 10 matches against Cardiff, we've won 1, drawn 5, lost 4. So a poor record against them. But I'm expecting something here. I think we're going to get a win on our last away day. I've just got a feeling if they put in a performance like they did against Millwall, there's every right for us to get a win. But it depends what Blues are going to show up, really. But I'm going to be on the positive side, which I haven't found myself saying a lot recently. Blues to win 1-0. So, those are my thoughts on this last away fixture of the season against Cardiff. Let me know down in the comments what your predictions are for this game. Please like the video, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more Blues related content. And as I said earlier, head over to my channel too. Championship predictions, Premier League predictions, Champions League coverage, and a bit of gaming as well. So, there's a lot of stuff. And yeah, hopefully it's a good away day. I've been James from Blues Focus TV, and up the Blues.